Hello everyone, it's Alex here, and got another blaster to show you here. Maybe a video or two ago I'd mentioned I had a couple projects in the work, especially after I'd gotten the stage 3 kit for the Retaliator from Orange Wildworks. I started throwing a few things around in my head. And one day I was sitting around, I was kind of bored, wanting to mod, but not really knowing what to do, and then this happened. If you do not know, or you can't tell, this is actually a Retaliator with a Rayven stock integrated into it. And it has a recon barrel with a recon tactical light used up front for a shotgun style priming grip. And then it actually has its own tactical light thrown in there, which is actually an old ghetto mod that I'd done that works fantastically, and it's super bright and works awesome. It has the same stages 1 and 2 kit from my review video, because I bought more from Orange Wildworks on the website, and as anyone who's dealt with Orange Wildworks knows, they take a very, very, very long time to get you your stuff. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm in love with this blaster. I'm going to do this video a little differently. Usually I'd show you this, tell you everything about it, and then do an indoor firing test. I'm not going to do an indoor firing test because it is just stage 1 and 2 kit. If you wanted to really find ranges on that, I'm sure you could find it here on YouTube. What I'm going to do a little differently here. I'm actually going to open this up and show you what I've done on the inside. So without any further ado, let's get on to that now. Okay, let me guess I can get everything in frame here. Alright, let's get this dart out first. What you're seeing here, obviously we have the stage 2 bolt sled and breech here. The stock plunger tube, because that does not get replaced. The stage 1 aluminum catch, which is fantastic. The also stage 2, the aluminum plunger rod and plunger head, and the 5 kilogram spring. I did not use the 7 kilogram spring because I did not want ridiculous priming or crazy darts, because the darts already go pretty wild out of it, even with that front barrel on, so it doesn't really matter. The aluminum trigger, which is super comfortable, super smooth. Everything else there is stock. On both sides, I have, because I could not get the that metal reinforcement plate, the aluminum reinforcement plate that you get for your back of your plunger tube housing, I had to put epoxy putty around the back here, and it's on both sides too. Because when I tried to close the shell before, the spring kept popping out. And what I'm thinking was happening is that the spring was putting a lot of stress right here, causing this to flex out, and then it would just blast out of there. And so that epoxy putty in there, it's keeping everything pretty stable and in good shape. But when you prime it, obviously, plunger rod comes back out of here, free of movement everywhere, free range there. Very obvious foam backer rod, and it's on both sides of the shell. I don't want to pick up the other side because I still got the screws in it. Just to lighten up the noise created from the rattling of everything in the blaster itself. And as I said here, it's the same on the other side, but not going to show you that. I may have mentioned it in my review video. The plunger head from the stage 3 kit does not have a 100% seal, so it is improved with some Teflon tape, maybe like 2 or 3 wraps underneath of it to get it in there, and then 1 wrap under the back of the breech here. Everything else is lubricated thoroughly to get it, make sure it's all nice and functioning well. That should be all for the internals, really. Nothing too crazy, nothing outstanding, really. But I'll put it back together here, and I'll leave it the close-up so that I can show you the paint. Okay, and we're back here. All the black that you see, as with anything I do anymore, is black vinyl dye, Duplicolor vinyl dye. You can get this at any auto parts store. I get mine at Meyer here in the Midwest. It's a little pricey, but it feels very nice to the hands, and it covers very nicely. It's better than any spray paint I've ever used. All of the blue is it Calder Sky, which is a base color by Citadel. Very nice paint, Citadel is. The green, it's all Citadel paint, by the way, is what is it? Moot Green by Citadel. This is the brightest green that you can get from Citadel. Also very, very nice. There were a few mishaps I had, like on the barrel. I taped this off originally to paint it, and up here and on the bottom of the rails here, some of the paint came off. And so to fix that, I have some very minor things throughout. Touched up with black, which is Abaddon Black by Citadel, which is very nice. I'm going to like that. And then the dry brushing that you can see all throughout the blaster is, let me make sure I pronounce this correctly. It's a dry brush by Citadel, which I didn't know they did that either. Is a Necron Compound, and it's different from an enamel paint if you ever get a chance. It's I can't get it open, but it's very thick, which is very nice. It covers greatly, and it's really done a very nice job on it. It highlights those logos and everything very nicely, and even did a very good job of highlighting the caution signs on all over the blaster, which I just find funny because that I leave those on. This says do not modify and all that crap. And then to protect everything, it is a Krylon Crystal Clear Flat Clear Coat, which I only have one coat of that, which just makes sure that everything travels smoothly, doesn't get caught, it doesn't feel gunky or anything like that. And that should do it for the paint. Alright, let's go back to the final word for that. My final words on this blaster, I simply love it. It's this and the Slinger Long Shot are probably the pinnacle of my work, almost. If someone wanted an example of my work, I would point them to this and that video. They're just the best things I've done. Better than the Rough Shot and anything else I've ever done. This is also just a perfect blaster for HVZ too. The Prime, even with that 5 kilogram spring, is so effortless. And the flashlights are always nice for HVZ, especially at nighttime. I'm really surprised just how effortless that Prime is. And it's pretty accurate too, even with those streamlines. At a short distance like this, I was aiming at one target there, hit it all 3 times. But with streamlines, it is pretty inaccurate at the same time though. But it's not bad. I really like this blaster. That's really all I can say. I had a blast showing this to you guys, and I'll hope to see you later here. See ya.